What's good? What's good? Now, this video may tick some people off. If it ticks you off, it's fine. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Just don't come dislike the video, then want to just hop off and leave. That's being a coward. Be 100. We just talking about video games. A lot of people nowadays turn video games into politics. Like so quick, like they play a political role into video games. I really truly don't understand that. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna be, as fair across the line as I can put it, as I can be. I'm never gonna be one-sided towards anything. That is not the way I do things. I've never been that way. I always try to be real, raw, and 100 every single time, about every single topic, no matter what, no matter if it's gonna affect me or whatever. I'm always gonna try to stay 100. Now, microtransactions, you guys. A lot of people in the NBA Live community was against any type of microtransactions. They didn't want it. It was something that people looked at as like, oh, like, no, don't bring it. We don't need it. And as I said years ago, when people was always against microtransactions, I was like, how crazy. That's business. That is a part of business right there, you guys. And this is another reason why NBA Live is not coming out. Now, I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're blaming the NBA Live community. Kind of. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm blaming them and the 2K crybabies. Now, look, you guys, I understand what y'all was saying about the whole microtransaction things in the game. I really, truly do. I honestly do. But here's the thing. You have a choice. Now, you can be like these park guys and be like, okay, let me just go right to the park. Have me at 85 raw and go to the park. You don't have to do that. You can honestly build your way up, and wait about a month or two. Sounds like a long road, but this is what the 2K community wanted. When back in 2K11, when they made it just simple, my career, they said it was too boring. They said it was too fast to come up, to build your player up. Now they're actually taking their time. You have to do work. Now people complaining. But that was the main topic back then, was we needed more things to do. We needed more things to do. So now you have more things to do. You want to cry about it. So maybe it's going to take you about a month or two to get your guy up, but you don't have to spend any type of money getting in the park early or whatever, because that's what it's all about, is getting into the park. That's why people spend money, is to go ahead and build their guy up to get into the park. A lot of people don't like the long roaded stuff, but more people wanted the long road to building your guy up. That was the main argument back in 2K11. 2K12, them early days where it was just simple, wasn't no meaning behind it. That was the fun days to me, because it didn't really take a lot for you to build a guy up. Now it takes so much. It's because that's what people wanted. So now, back into 2K17, 18, I know when they had like the Reese's Pieces, they was they was kind of crazy with the VC. I'm not gonna front, they was charged for everything. Some of this stuff they didn't need to be charged for, they was. But look, one thing about it, the 2K community, they got together, they spoke about it, they was all against it. And you know what, 2K, that's not a problem anymore. So anyone that want to continue to say 2K forces you to spend money, they don't. Now, I had a comment in the comment section below from a video I had yesterday. And a guy was like, in my team, it kind of forces you to spend money. And I mean, I agree with that to a certain extent. It's all about you want to be patient or not. You can go after those good cars ASAP. I mean, 2K was dropping so many cars throughout the year. It was crazy. It was really giving you damn cars and stuff like that. So it was like they were dropping so many gems throughout the year, throughout this particular year. Like, y'all was good with my team. I know people right now that got opiums right now and haven't spent a dime. I mean, it's later in the year, yeah, but people are still playing the game. It may took them to January, February to get that, but people are still playing the game. You don't have to spend any money with my team. Period. For those people that say otherwise, like, come on now, let's be 100. You don't play 2K if you honestly think that VCs is still a problem. People are not talking about that. People are not talking about that. If they are, they're just crybabies. That's how I feel, because you don't have to do that, man. I have a 93 overall point guard. I haven't spent no money in him. No money at all. Just playing. I hardly even play the mode. So that's why I know for a fact you don't have to spend no money in that game, period. Not this year. Other years, I definitely agree. I mean, you don't have to, but like I was saying, if you wanted to wait it out, thug it out, whatever, then that's your choice. But you're not forced to do anything. You got your own mind to do whatever you want to. The main reason people spend money, like I said, was for the part. Plain and simple. So, microtransactions, you guys, are freaking important. Do you see this number right here? What they made? $410.7 million freaking dollars they made off microtransactions last year, NBA 2K. If EA Sports would have made that freaking money, hell, if they would have made $1 million, NBA Live would have been here. Period. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, somebody come tell me, man, I'm wrong. Okay. See, you guys got to break it down to what EA Sports was doing. And I know EA Sports, when it comes down to business-wise, they full of shit. They are, because they don't do it right. Instead of putting all their games on all platforms, they're hard-headed. They don't want to do that. They rather take it and space it out here and there. That's why NBA 2K got a push back in the days, because NBA Live wasn't on Sega Dreamcast. 2K was the only basketball game on Dreamcast. Once again, NBA Live dropped the ball. You can't you can't just give someone a lane and be like, okay, go ahead and do what you want to do with it. We're the best anyway. I think they was cocky behind it. I don't know. They must think, because they must think NBA 2K wasn't going to do nothing. But they stayed with it, man. And I mean, it's crazy. Y'all could, if NBA Live would have put their game out on the Dreamcast, they would have had more years. It would have been more years for NBA 2K that had to grind, that had to actually catch up to them. It would have actually been a competition. It would actually been a long competition. I think so. The small things that EA Sports, how they dropped the ball, but then. So like I said, look, NBA Live is just on Xbox and PS4. That is it. That's all, you guys. And you got your little NBA Live mobile, which is, honestly, can't really say little, because that's really the biggest mode they have right now for its NBA Live. That's carrying the NBA Live name right now, NBA Live Mobile. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's what's carrying the name, NBA Live Mobile. So, but 2K has the mobile. I mean, hell, I think they got like 2 mobiles, different mobile versions last year, I believe. They own Nintendo. They own, they own everything. Xbox, PC, they own everything. Every one. They spread it out. And even through sales, if you want to base things off sales, they'll still blow NBA Live out. So this number right here, that $410.7 million, like, they made more off that right there. And I guarantee you, NBA Live made off of, in the past 10 years. They ain't made that much money. And that's in the past 10 years, all their damn installments. You probably can go back to damn Live 10, Live 09. They probably still haven't made this type of money off just that name console-wise. So when they look at this number and then they say, well, damn, if we try to be like 2K and put microtransactions in the game, people are going to cry about it. This is why the game was canceled. The NBA Live community, y'all wanted to build this game up. You wanted to have this game so anti-2K. This is the part of the downfall, because they're not going to put microtransactions in the game. That's why they fled from LUT. LUT was something that they depended on microtransactions with. Now, what is it now? It's nothing. They got a free court battles out there. They're trying to put people in court battles, and how you going to make any other money besides sales? Let me tell you something, man. This is not the early 2000s, the 90s EA. Well, EA knows this. Let me talk to the NBA Live community. Let me talk to y'all. And not even just you guys. Let me talk to the 2K crybabies that are still crying about microtransactions in a freaking game. I feel in NBA Live right now, if you want an 85, yes, charge for it. Why not? It's your choice. You don't have to do it. It's your choice. All these RP points, you grind for about a couple weeks to a month, you're going to have your guy up anyway. But if people want to spend money to help the game out and to help themselves out, why not? NBA Live needs microtransactions. Y'all stop tripping. Y'all don't know business. I've been doing business ever since I was 12 years old. I'm 34. And you be a damn fool to come tell me that NBA Live don't need microtransactions only being on 2 consoles. Come on, y'all. Let's be 100. If you don't like microtransactions, that's fine, but that don't mean the game is trash just because it have it. Name me a few games right now that really don't have microtransactions. Every game I play, especially for the new current gen we on right now, have microtransactions. How you think Fortnite is surviving? Microtransactions. The game is freaking free, you guys. The game is free. The only way they're surviving is off people buying seasons. Each season they buying, skins, whatever. NBA Live can do the same damn thing. They can be free, but y'all are not against y'all are so much against microtransactions. It's crazy. It's pathetic at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, we really can have 2 basketball games out. But if it wasn't for these type of people that try to control the business narrative of how games how games are now. This is the real world. This is how games are. Period. Every game have microtransactions. If games don't, it's a few of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just a few of these games out here that don't have microtransactions, but most of them they do. They got it in them. So 410.7 million. I'm not saying EA would have made that, but out of these past 10 years, they could have made them a couple million. They could have made them a couple million off of it if they would have continue to promote their game right. I know people right now, they spent hundreds on LUT back in 15. Hundreds, you guys, on LUT. I know quite a few people. But with the NBA Live community and people that's coming over from 2K side, they're sick of these transactions, microtransactions. This is why you're seeing them run from NBA Live and don't be a part of it. Because they can really, they can do some stuff with it. It's crazy. I want y'all to think about that. Comment, please. Let me know. Let me know what y'all feel about that, man. I hope y'all listen to this whole video thoroughly. If you have, in the comment section, throw a 100 emoji out there. You know what I'm saying? The little 100 emoji. Just throw that out there, man. Just let me know you listened to the whole video. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't agree with it, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section below, because I'm not going to argue with you. We're going to discuss this, and I want to understand how you feel about microtransactions. Since you listen to this whole video. Listen to the whole video, not just the title. A lot of people, you don't listen to the video. You look at the title and be like, damn, I don't like that. But you got to listen to why. So this is how I feel about it, man. And it's too much money out there. The EA Sports is turning down behind not having microtransactions in NBA Live. Is definitely a part of the reason why NBA Live is not here today. Period. You guys, they got to make money. They got to be able to make money to pay their staff. They got to make money to be able to pay the bills for NBA Live. And if you're basing it off sales, and then you're looking at the employees, what their salaries getting, and this may not be adding up. So microtransactions, you guys, will help all of that, because the employees got to get paid. We can't think. Look, NBA Live, and every game has its own bracket, all money maker, on budget. Basically, every game has its own budget based off what their games can do for sales. Madden, FIFA, hockey, whatever. Look, every sports game, every game got a budget. So now, I understand what people saying about how EA Sports make a lot of money. I see that myself. Damn, y'all make all this money. The only thing you got to do is just pull from that, invest. But it's really not like that. And you know, that's kind of ignorant for me to even say, me knowing business, because that's not how it works. You got to have them funds to be able to reinvest into them games. Like, I feel it's unfair. Like, if I was a Madden guy, like Madden was my #1 game, I feel kind of like, damn, that's kind of messed up if I didn't have something in my game, which Madden definitely lacks having a lot in their game. I will feel like, damn, so y'all took that money out of that budget and went and did that at NBA Live, and now I got to go a year or two without having something that I've been crying for the past 5 years. So I feel like that as a Madden fan or any other fan too. So, but I understand people saying how EA makes this money, because I just said in my last video how they make all this money and how they don't reinvest. But they're not making money off NBA Live to reinvest. Like remember, you guys, they got to pay these devs. These devs ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? They're not making, I don't think they're making like no $20,000 or $30,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So they have to make money, you guys. They got to make money. If they're not making enough money to pay the employees and to bring a game out, to invest in a game to come out, then what? You know what I'm saying? They need microtransactions, yo. Y'all stop playing with me. I know it's going to be people that's going to be against it. So for those who do, hey, smash that like button, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Re-Up, keeping it real, raw, and 100. Let me end this video right now. And you know what? I'm going to keep throwing y'all some NBA Live material. You know what I'm saying? Some conversations about the game. Less gameplay, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? I have thought of something for NBA Live that I may want to do. Now, you guys, like I said, for those who are still listening to this video, because I know a lot of people don't like to listen to whole long videos anymore, I do kind of want to do an NBA Live 3v3 tournament. That's something that's cool. I know people got the little 5-on-5 leagues, but in my opinion, 5 people on a court, on an NBA Live court, to me is clustered as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's really clustered to me. So if you guys want to do a 3v3 tournament, and I really want to do it specifically with smaller YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? I really want to do it with smaller YouTubers so we can, you know, still get the name out, because we don't know if NBA Live is dead. We just know right now that NBA Live 21 is definitely canceled, but we don't know if it's completely dead, you guys. We gotta change the agenda around here and push for different things, because right now the agenda for NBA Live, the whole NBA Live community right now, is fucked up. You either got to be anti-2K, hate microtransactions. These are most of the fans that are playing the game. That right, I got to stop. If y'all don't like microtransactions, don't buy them. But don't sit here and say that the business won't be profitable if it had it. You know what I'm saying? Because it damn sure would. It definitely would be profitable if it had it in there, for sure. You guys, I'm out of here. You guys stay safe, and peace out.